Alright, let's try one more for the road. Shall we? Here's one of my personal favorites. It's a little long, so sit just back and relax. People who use museum postcards instead of letter people. People who own garden composters. Ticket collectors who cannot accept the idea of the bloke in the kiosk at the station disappearing to the toilet at the exact time you've arrived to buy your fare. Mechanics called Andy who get stroppy over the phone if you call during the lunch hour, fully expecting you to know that they take their lunch between 10 and 11 in the morning. Intellectuals who have named their children Billy or Edie despite knowing full well that they will never spend any time in William Hills waiting to hear what the going is like at Haydock. People from Bellway Estates in Swindon who have named their children Mariella or Giles despite knowing full well they are going to spend most of their adult lives in William Hills waiting to hear what the going is like at Haydock. People who shoehorn obscure French novelists in any conversation. People who take oversized stroller push chairs on the Northern Line at rush hour and get shirty when other passengers refuse to dislocate their limbs and fold themselves up in a corner to make room. Newspaper supplement journalists who begin every article like they're writing a novel in hope that their literary agent will snap them up. Literary agents who snap up newspaper supplement journalists, believing that their opening paragraphs would make an excellent start to a novel. The girl at the Superdrug who never tells me how much my items come to but expects me to succumb to the power of her mind and just through the look of the screen make me give her the money. Postmen who make a concerted effort to bend packages with "Do Not Bend" clearly stamped across the front. People who go to the public schools named after German saints and attend Rocky Horror Picture Show themed parties at the end of their final term, then bore everyone they know for years to come about what a seriously good larf they had. 30-somethings who listen to Radiohead, believing that Tom York's depressing introspection has revolutionized the British music scene and made rock energetic once again without realizing that Dire Straits fans were saying the exact same thing about them in the early 80s. People who buy organic mushrooms. People who subscribe to magazines and get excited every time a new one lands on the doormat. People who have doormats. People who applaud the linesman's offside flag. People with espresso machines bought from an index for only $40, who make the drink and make you drink the stuff whenever you go round, and then they brag about the difference even though you can't really tell the difference. People who own more than one cat. People who have bought radiator covers. People who frame museum postcards sent by people who use them instead of letter people. People who own a copy of Pole to Pole on DVD. These are the people that drive me insane.